Hello Pisces, welcome to 5th House Divination. My name is Kirsty and today we have a timeless love message for you. So the message isn't date specific, just trust that when it reaches you, if it resonates, it's your message. So guys, this message is coming through with a real feeling of loss in the past. This to me is talking about losing somebody who was a soulmate energy, somebody who is a soulmate for you, somebody who you'd loved for a very long time, somebody who'd possibly been around or with you since childhood. But with the Six of Cups here, this talks about a really deep kind of soul connection with this person, irrespective of how long you've known them. But this could be, with the Six of Cups here, it talks about nostalgia, it talks about childhood. So this is either somebody that you were around for many years, or just somebody who you loved as a soulmate. And through losing this person, it's made you much more. I think it's probably kind of made you back away somewhat from the leading things with your heart. I mean, as a Pisces, you're very much about the feeling realm. You connect and merge with people in a very sort of easy and beautiful way. But I think this separation really caused you to come out of that energy and become much more focused on the practical side of life, on logic, rather than leading with your heart, leading with your head. And this message that's coming through for you is talking about, despite everything that's happened, love, love in spite of it all. But the underlying message, there's another card that came, the underlying messages talks about the battle of the heart over the mind, and how, it's easier if you follow your heart, it's easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than it is to go with your mind and then try and get your heart to follow your mind. So kind of, logically love. We don't love logically what's best for us. We love what we love. We can think what we want, but we love what we love. And so I think this is the universe encouraging you to kind of get back in touch with that, because there is, looking at the cards, there is a new opportunity coming in for you. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here in the future, and the Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning, a new start in something practical. So as this is a love reading, I would suggest that this Ace of Pentacles is representing a new relationship, a new opportunity to connect and relate with somebody. So what we've got in the present here then is we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the present, with the Six of Cups. So the Nine of Pentacles is the independent person card. This is somebody who's very sort of has been working on their resources. They're very sort of independent, self-sufficient, can basically do or get or have whatever they want, because they can provide for themselves. They don't need other people. And we have this Six of Cups energy, and the Six of Cups is as I say, it's the soulmate card. But this Six of Cups, usually this really speaks to me about the childhood element within this sort of soulmate card. But in this particular reading, it's representing, it feels like a kind of a walking away from, or a leaving, a parting from something that you've been connected to, or on a very deep level, or for a very long period of time. So this to me is speaking of the kind of the singledom after connecting with this with this soulmate energy. In the past, we have this beautiful Knight of Cups. This is mutable water, so this is you, Pisces. And he's riding around on a unicorn, you know, and this speaks to really pure, you know, idealistic, romantic love. It's absolutely beautiful. And with this, we've got the Temperance card, and the Temperance card talks about, you know, kind of mixing and balancing and healing. So although I think while you probably were quite romantic and idealistic, I think you were quite successful at it, but I think this is speaking more to just this person that you were that you loved in the past. It doesn't say how you parted, but what's coming through is just the sense of loss. This feels like the loss of an ideal, you know, the loss of something that was the perfect balance for you, and the sort of the shock of that has kind of hardened you in some way, or it's made you kind of flip out of feeling mode and into thinking mode. But there is a new perspective that's coming through for you with this Ace of Swords. So this could be a new perspective. It could be sort of truth, you know, how your mind's sort of looking at things. Underlying this Nine of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Swords, and interestingly, under the Six of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. So I think this is, as I say, this is kind of the loss of this ideal partner. There is some sort of new perspective that has come through for you, that you've sort of become more focused on what you think about things, you know, the logic, what is the logical thing to do. I think you've been focusing on, you know, sort of being single, building your resources. And then with this, there is, you know, we've got the Knight of Swords. So these two cards, the Page to the Knight is like a kind of a sort of an upgrade. So this talks to me about sort of focusing on the practicalities of moving forward with logic. It could be a little bit of swift, rash movement forward, but also this you know, this Knight of Cups in the past. The Knights get situations moving, so this can talk about moving forward, you know, based on your emotions, and the Knight of Swords moves forward based on logic. And I feel that these two are, you know, sort of pivotal cards in the spread, because they're talking about how we move forward, and we'll see that comes in, you know, in this future card. So so as I say, so there is this energy of, I think you have left behind, there's been a great loss of a soulmate, somebody that you've connected to very deeply, somebody that you've been connected to for a very long time, and this has in some ways possibly caused you to shut down from leading with your heart in situations, moving forward based on emotionally things that resonate with you. You know, you've moved into a much more kind of practical, logical mindset. So this message that's coming in for you is talking about, you know, trying to get you to sort of redress that balance, because what we have coming in for you is this Ace of Pentacles, and as I say, this talks about a new beginning, a new opportunity. This is a practical, something in the real world, you know, this is a solid opportunity. And as this is a love reading, I would suggest that this is a relationship, the opportunity of a relationship. Now what's come through with this, interestingly, is the Moon card. And the Moon card to me talks about moving forward in a situation that's new for you, moving forward in a situation where you can't necessarily, there isn't a logical plan, there isn't a logical step forward, and you are moving, you have to move forward based on your wits. You know, we've all got two voices inside of us, as depicted with this. You know, usually it's a kind of a friendly dog and a wolf in the pictures, and this talks about when we're moving forward based on our instincts and our wit, what is it that we're listening to? Are we listening to the encouraging voice that's, you know, yes, you can do this, you know, you've got this, it's great, just, you know, this sort of positive reinforcement, the positive encouragement? Or do we move forward, do we make our decisions and our choices based on fear? So this card is talking very much about, you know, what is it that you're going to listen to moving forward? How do you move forward in times of uncertainty, when things aren't necessarily clear or very obvious? Which voice do you listen to? What is it you listen to move forward and progress? So in this situation, you know, I think this new opportunity for you, this new relationship that's coming in for you, the message is talking about, you know, go forward. If it comes to a choice between your heart and your head, go with what your heart's saying. This Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, you know, this is definitely sort of heart and head, moving forward with your heart, moving forward with your head. So the new relationship that's coming in for you is going to, you know, is probably going to trigger situations that you've occurred in the past. This loss, I mean, this loss that you've encountered. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? And it's how do you then sort of recover from that? How do you move forward from that? And the universe is coming in to say, you know, move forward with your heart, not your head. It's, you know, when we're healing, then, you know, sometimes we do need to sort of shut off from our emotions sometimes and move forward in a logical way, just so that we can kind of cope and function. But it's not healthy to then take that into new connections and new relationships. So the message is love in spite of it all. After everything that's happened, you know, this heartbreak, this heartache that you had in the past, there is a new opportunity that's going to be presenting itself to you. It might put you in a situation where you feel a bit, you know, you're not sure how to progress. The advice that's coming through from the tarot is, you know, if you have to choose between your heart and your head, move forward with your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to the positive encouragement, not the fears. Don't make decisions based on fear. Right, guys, I'm going to leave that there for you. If this is for you and you'd like to share your experiences, I'd love to read about them in the comments. If you did get something from the message, please do click like. It helps me understand that, you know, that the content that I'm providing is sort of relevant to you. It helps me see what you want to see. It helps the channel grow. And I do various types of readings. So you've got the timeless readings, but I also do time specific readings each month for the various zodiac signs. So if you'd like to be notified of those when they come up, if you click on the subscribe button, then that will take you to those. You'll be notified when they get put up. Thank you for watching. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.